Okay, so I talked to you yesterday, and it seemed you had a great project. So now it's less than 15 minutes to deadline. Did you finish the project?
We're just actually finishing the last parts of the code right now, getting the last pieces of information into the database. And as I said yesterday, we divided into 2 different groups, and we've almost split completely apart, except from the data interface between the 2 parts, which are supposed to work together. And we actually decided at midnight tonight to change everything we wanted to do, so we started from scratch again, and that's why we've been up all night working on the project.
So it's a completely different project now?
Yeah, as I said yesterday, we were working with laptops and GPS units and all the paper things they were doing, but now we said we wanted to change the methods instead of improving them.
Okay.
So we are basically building an Android app right now to demonstrate how they could do it in the best environment.
Okay.
The best case scenario, that's what it was.
Well, it's still the same scenario and it's still the same requirements for the data collection phase, but we have a different way of doing it now, which to us seems much more simpler and much more, well, convenient in some ways, because we felt that with the other approach we couldn't really we didn't feel that we had a good idea that the field workers actually could use probably and which would improve their workflow somehow, and we feel that this one might.
Yeah.
Our whole concept would merely substitute an existing part in the existing way of conducting the field work. So rather than merely adopting it to the existing kind, we thought of simplifying the work progress.
Yeah.
Okay.
So instead of building a complete system now or some kind of thing they could deploy, it's more like an inspiration system to say this is what you could do if you had the right equipment, and you could probably do in the future with all the new technology coming up with smartphones and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it changed rather much, but the outcome is somewhat the same, but at least the data part, yeah, is the same, and the collection has changed in some ways.
And you're ready for the presentation?
Yeah, almost. We're just making the last parts and
final touches. The presentation is ready. We just need some
New picture.
yeah, just uploading the last pictures
Okay.
of our whiteboard drawings and stuff like that.
So yes, you're ready.
We're ready to go
Great.
to win this.
Oh. Unless you fall asleep during the
Yeah,
presentation,
yeah.
of course.
Who knows? We have to sit there for 1.5 hours waiting to get done the presentation. We'll probably fall asleep, but what the hell? Probably go to Frederick's and buy some Red Bull before.
Great. Thank you very much.